Hi Taurus, welcome into a general weekly reading for you. I hope you're doing absolutely amazing out there. Let's jump right into the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck and see what this week is going to be all about for us. To begin for my amazing strong Tauruses for this upcoming week, we're beginning with boundaries, the Will card, acceptance, and creation. This is a week of creating better for yourself. I feel like even cleaning up is taking place. You're going to feel as if you're the creator of your own world, and this reminder, this empowering kind of moment or moments is coming to be very, very purposely so that you can move forward with confidence and change your world for the better. You are in the driver's seat, or you're steering your ship, however you want to visualize, label it for yourself. There needs to be more power within your energy so you can feel the need, the desire, even the ability to change the outcome for yourself. Because there's such imperfection within your world at certain points, even difficulty, again, the need for cleaning up at certain points or in general, to the point where Spirit's saying this is going to happen throughout the week. Accept it, be one with it, drive yourself towards better. I just heard steer that damn ship. Acceptance coming through as well, because it's a week, my friend, where you are needing to accept the ups and downs, the twists and turns of your world. I know you have been very much to the best of your ability up until this point, but I'm just forewarning you that the week does involve certain twists and turns that you aren't expecting, certain obstacles you need to utilize in your past experiences, your intuition, and selectively Spirit's guidance and downloads, messages of importance to overcome them, all right? I feel as if you're going to need to accept somebody's energy that you just are not fond of. And I wouldn't be surprised if some drawn to the reading are dealing with, wrapped up with a situation that involves multiple negative, pessimistic, moody energies, maybe controlling energies for somebody drawn to the reading. But I wouldn't be surprised as well if somebody has two different situations in different areas of your life that involve what we were just speaking upon. But there's something about you needing to accept that you're not in the best physical shape for somebody drawn to the reading, but you're working on it, or you will soon be working on it, getting back to some healthy routines. The Will card coming out, my friend, because if there's a will, there's a way, is what I'm hearing, all right? If you trust in yourself and trust in your abilities and all that you've gained over time in a multitude of forms, right? You will achieve what you're meant to. You will clean things up. You will overcome. There's a feeling of you needing to empower yourself at certain points when it just simply doesn't feel like you are, okay? When you're questioning things, simplify it, because it does feel like this may be a spiritual push of importance where you do need to question things, right? To make change, to adjust things, to realign this and that of importance within your world, to line things up, to have more alignment within your world, right? But it does feel like there is the potential for you to question this and that, in an important way for a sense of purpose and, again, change within your world. But don't take it too far. Know where the thin line lies, and if you cross it, hop on back, right? Or just simply hold yourself accountable and don't cross it. Don't overdo it. But the boundaries card, connections are taking a highlight whether you want this to be the case or not. It feels as if it's a week, Taurus, where Spirit is saying you see people clearly. You see things quite clearly. This is nothing new for you being a Taurus, regardless of where it lies within your chart. So your Taurus placement throughout this week is quite significant, or placements for some. And I wouldn't be surprised if the boundaries do lie within a placement area for you. You know, for me, example, I have Mars within my chart, Taurus within my Mars area of my chart, and that speaks upon work and whatnot. And so I know that's going to be part of my week, but it doesn't have to be applicable for you for this reading to be for you individually. It does feel like boundaries are going to need to be set in place for your sake, okay? For your energy to be protected, for you to not get into sticky situations, to avoid the BS that Spirit foresees and maybe has already stood by your side and witnessed come to be, even increase for you because you associated yourself or let certain situations, conversations continue when you should have put them to rest or avoided them. Anyways, wow, I mean, even the last 48-hour reading I did for you, and people noticed this and felt this, it was quite heavy. But it's like Spirit's being quite stern with you, and you may feel this throughout the week, but then there's a gentle feeling about your spirituality and the energy in the air. There's a peace at certain points that you feel you haven't had fully or at all recently. What else do we have for Taurus? They want these two. Fulfillment and simplicity. There's going to be a focus on the art of simplicity, okay? Simplifying things to the point of you feeling ease within your energy, all right? Your heart, your soul as well. Feeling like there's a simple way to feel fulfilled, but you don't actually go about doing that, right? You don't step up to the plate and fulfill wherever or whatever it feels a lack within your world. That was bad wording. Don't be surprised when you see feathers throughout the week, Spirit saying, we've got your back. You may not believe that fully or at all. You may not remember this in certain moments when you're busy or just dealing with this and that, I want to say negatively, okay? Or partially negative. Anyways, but Spirit's saying there is no doubt about it. We have your back. You're a very spiritually connected individual being drawn to this reading, and it's quite evident throughout the week. People are seeing this. Somebody doubted your choice for winding back, and this may have been part of your previous week or around there as well. They're now seeing that you are making the right choices. It's as if, and I can totally relate to you in regards to this, you make certain choices, take risks even for a lot drawn to the reading, although they're more calculated than they seem, and even planned for well ahead of time. And then certain difficulties come to be, certain messes need to be cleaned up because of it. But all the meanwhile, at the end of the day, right, or after a certain period of time, even, time and time again spaced out, your choices are being proven worthy, okay? It's as if you're more guided than you can ever realize now. And think about back in the day when you made certain choices that did, again, have, certain issues and difficulties and whatnot after the fact, but they were proven, and maybe even more so nowadays are being proven correct. So with even more of a spiritual connection and guidance and support, within this time period along your path right now, things are going to work out, Taurus. I cannot express that enough. Things are going to work out. Now, going back to you being very spiritually connected, well, we were just speaking upon that. You are going to be seeing not just feathers, but a lot of other symbols, synchronicities, angel numbers throughout the week. The number 7 is significant, excuse me. I keep seeing that. I saw it this morning twice. The number 7, 333, look up that angel number as well, and 112. There's a purity about you, my friend, and you feel very angelic at certain points. When you feel heaviness, cleanse your energy. Somebody's, I'm hearing gifting, burdening you is the right wording, the better wording from the spiritual realm. It could as well be, again, the energies or the energy that we were speaking upon that you have to be surrounded by or wrapped up with in one, if not two, at most situations within your world. Let's get a couple more and we'll shift on forward to the tarot part of the reading. And you are the third of the 3 signs out of the 4 that I read for this week that got courage, okay? New beginnings are on the mind for the future. There's the potential of so many beautiful beginnings and creations within your world. I feel as if you need to trust in what you have gained and what you're gaining information-wise from spirit, from yourself, and when it comes to your intuition, your intuitive hits. But I feel as if there's also a trust, levels of trust within your community of importance, regardless of what community that is for you. For me specifically, it is this community of tarot driven individuals, okay? Looking for answers, confirmations, and guidance all the meanwhile. Hope is what I'm getting. But it feels like transformation with all these butterflies is quite significant. Palm trees as well may be significant, or a different type of tree for somebody drawn to the reading. There's a sense of you guiding yourself through the woods is how they're visualizing it, expressing it, and you're feeling this transformation coming to be quite epically. you're going to feel as if that's not only speaking upon your world in an external way, but when it comes to you on a soul core level. Taurus, you are a butterfly spreading your wings throughout the week, but getting ready to more so do that in the upcoming weeks. I want to say, especially in the month of November, it's going to be a fantastic month for you. I feel it. They're saying the work that you're putting in and have been putting in recently is going to, in such a powerful way, support the month of November and December, all right, to wrap up the year with such a fabulous bow, okay? But yeah, look at the Ten of Wands. There's a lot on your plate. There's a lot of responsibilities you need to accomplish or just tackle head on. And again, it may be a week of cleaning up for some or a continuation of which, but it feels like more of what you accomplish throughout this week and whatnot is going to support, again, new beginnings, going back to that card, definitely coinciding quite nicely with the new beginnings card, or the Page of Wands, if I didn't say that correctly. Anyways, but look at this. There's something that you don't have yet as far as a new beginning, but they're saying it's not the right time. Get done what you need to, prepare for it to the best of your ability, and allow us to assist with that part of the process, okay? Everything in due time. For Taurus, to touch base upon love. I'm now going to be touching base upon love in the majority of these weekly readings. I hope you enjoy it. Either way, retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Very interesting. It feels like there's a lot that you have to cope with, to deal with, that maybe that you have been recently more so, or in general. And so they're saying this week gives you significant opportunities, even in fleeting moments, to disconnect from the world, to heal, to reconnect with your higher self, and whatnot. They heard as well, potentially your inner child. Although meanwhile, 1211, look up the angel number meaning 1211. Forgiving and learning. There's a sense of you needing to let it go, right? You needing to forgive, not forget, but just move on forward and don't carry that burden with you, however that is going to pertain to your life at this point and recently, because it feels like people can be nasty, right? People are just rude, right? Or just, okay, unforgivable. But there's a focus, and it's interesting that I didn't even mean to hold that up with the soulmate card, all right? And for some, it's not a soulmate, but it could be. The soulmate card talking about, yes, this is your soulmate, and I feel like you are being prepared for a lot to meet somebody new of importance, whether it's meant to be a friend, platonic in that sense, or romantic. But I do feel as if for a lot of other Taurus is drawn to the reading, this is talking about somebody that you are committed to at this time, or getting ready to commit to. And this is your sign, your reassurance that that is truly your soulmate. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. I mean, that totally supports the reading that we have been wrapped up with up until this point. They're saying the horse, that's a unicorn, okay? But they're giving me this as a horse. They're saying freedom, okay, is on the mind, is needing to be created throughout the week, going back to that creation card. Let's wrap up this reading by saying change is on the mind. Change is coming to be throughout the week within and outside of you. This is a very, very powerful and important kind of week for you. Go change your life, Taurus, okay? So if this was truly helpful, I'm sending you so much love and light.